Okay, there we go, friends. So inside of here is, hello everybody. I am making an attempt to make some of my own black bean burgers. Now you will not get a chance to see my face, and that's okay because you're not supposed to see my face. You're supposed to be seeing my black bean burger mix. So inside of here is black beans, uh, carrots, corn, green beans, peas, onions, green peppers, and seasoning. And I put in here some Italian style breadcrumbs. And it says panko, and I really don't know what that is. This is new. I'm trying this. Can you see that? Okay. And so I'm going to sprinkle some in. I have some in already, but I really want to make sure that it's cakey and that it looks good and tastes good as well. And you can put your own seasoning in it. So this is going to make a lot of black bean burger. So I'm going to, after this, put my gloves on because it's going to be messy. I do really well by wearing gloves. And I would advise you to put gloves on too, because to really get it mixed up and turned into a cake, you really want to make sure that it is mixed really well. I'll be back. I'm going to put the grease in the skillet so the skillet can be good and hot for it. While I'm doing that, I use a cast iron skillet because I love cast iron. I grew up with cast iron, and I think cast iron cooking is better for you in the long run. I put a little bit of oil in my pan. Actually, I put a good amount of oil in the pan because if you don't, I noticed with black bean burgers that if you don't put a good amount of oil in, it will it'll absorb it really fast. So I put in maybe about a half a cup. I don't know if you can see that or not, but not focusing so much on that. I'm focusing on this black bean burger. So I have my gloves on, and now I'm going to just simply start mushing it together. Just mushing it together. And it smells really good because I think it's garlic in the breadcrumbs. So it smells so good. If it smells the way, if it tastes the way it smells, this is going to be awesome. I haven't made black bean burgers in a long time. So I'm excited to see how this comes out. But I'm going to take you step by step with me. Again, this was frozen vegetables, frozen mixed vegetables. You could go to your friendly neighborhood supermarket and go get you some bag of frozen mixed vegetables. Put it in your bowl. And then chop you up some onions and some peppers and any other vegetable that you find that you will want. And then some onions, of course, and I could have put a clove of garlic. I'm glad I didn't because in that breadcrumbs that I just showed you, it's loaded with garlic, so kind of glad I didn't. But here it's starting. You see it's starting to cake together. And this is how you form your burger. That's how that burger becomes a black bean burger. I didn't give you like how much breadcrumbs and how much. I don't do that. I just kind of throw things together, and I like the consistency, then I'm okay. So you go by your own. If you want to measure, you measure. If you want to just go by what you think the consistency should look like, then you do that. So my consistency is pretty much exactly what I want it to be. And my grease is over here getting hot. I think I better turn it down just a little bit because it's up a wee bit. And so you pick it up, and then you just start going for it. And this is my veggie burger. And I put it in a nice little round ball. Oh, maybe not that much. Put it in a nice little round ball. Because as you can see, it almost does look like a hamburger. It really almost looks like a hamburger. But it's the color of the bean that turns everything brown. So it almost looks like how a hamburger would look. So I'm going to probably mix all of this so it doesn't go to waste. And I will eat one or two, and then I will put the rest in baggies and have them for a later date. You can actually freeze these as well, so you don't have to keep making them. So you freeze them. Make them individual patties, and then freeze them, and then take it out and throw it in a little of grease and have yourself a ball. Eating black bean veggie burgers. So as soon as you put it in there, make sure that you lift it, because what will happen is it'll try to stick, but as soon as you lift it, you're good. So as soon as you put it in the skillet and it starts to cook a little bit, check it. Take a fork. So you don't just take a fork and just kind of lift it up to see exactly. So just let it brown a little, and then just lift it so that it doesn't stick to the skillet, because it has a tendency of sticking to the skillet because it does. So just use a fork. So I'm patting them out, and I'm going to show you what this looks like in the skillet cooking. It looks almost like hamburger to me. So I'm going to turn it around, and I'm hoping you can see. And there it is. It's cooking up a storm there. And it has to look like hamburger. And when it's finished, I will show you the end result. And there's my face. If it turns out that they're really, really good, I will write my recipe down for you vegetarians, or for those of you who just want to try something different. I will write my recipe down, and you can try fixing it. Very cheap meal. I was going to buy veggie burgers from the store, and they're so expensive. Vegetarian food is very expensive. So I thought, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make my own. And it used to be years ago, I made everything. I did not buy anything processed. I made things, and I got a little lazy, and so, but now I'm trying to get back to eating properly, eating my vegetarian diet like I should. And so today I said, you know what? I bought a can of black beans for 99 cents. I bought a bag of mixed vegetables for $1.29. I bought an onion for, I think, 90 something cents, and I bought a green pepper for 80 some cents. You can't beat that. I said, I'm just going to start making my own veggie burgers again. And so there you have it. And they are just cooking and cooking, and they are cooking. It's kind of hard to show you because I have to almost hold it like this in order for you to see it. But don't forget to lift. Don't forget to lift. Don't forget to lift. Just kind of lift every so often, because it will stick if you don't. They will stick. So just kind of try to lift them. Just take a fork and go underneath of them and move them around a little bit. And They're smelling really, really good. And when they're finished, I will flip one over before I stop this so that you can see that it actually browns almost like a veggie burger does. So I'm going to flip one over that I put in earlier, and then I'll flip it back because I know it's not really finished. There's one right there. Hold on. I don't know if you can see me flipping this burger. Oh, you can. So take a spatula. I'm a fork cooker. I'm one of them country girls. You know, in the country, you didn't have all that elegant cooking. You just kind of cooked with what you had. So I'd go get a fork in a heartbeat. Oh, that's beautiful. Let me see if I can show you this. Look at that. That's the look of it. And if I take it out, I'll put this under it. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to let that cook and brown a little bit more because I want it crispy. But that's my black bean burger, and I can't wait to taste it. I will be back with more cooking at a later date.